Old Henry is a gritty Western that blends themes of redemption, identity, and the burden of violence. The film follows Henry McCarty, played by Tim Blake Nelson, a quiet widowed farmer raising his teenage son Wyatt in rural Oklahoma Territory in 1906. At first, Henry appears to be a simple, weathered man who wants nothing more than to work his land and keep his son safe. But when trouble arrives at his doorstep, the truth of his past begins to unravel. One day, Henry discovers an injured stranger, Curry, near his property with a satchel of money and a gunshot wound. Against his cautious instincts, Henry brings Curry back to his farm and tends to his wounds. Soon after, 3 men arrive, led by a ruthless sheriff named Ketchum, claiming they are lawmen hunting Curry for theft. But their violent behavior raises Henry's suspicions, and he refuses to hand Curry over without proof. The tension escalates as Ketchum and his gang surround the farm, and Henry must defend both Curry and his son. What begins as a standoff turns into a siege, with Henry showing a surprising skill with weapons and tactics. Wyatt, shocked, realizes his father is far more than the humble farmer he pretends to be. As the bodies fall and the truth emerges, it's revealed that Henry is actually Billy the Kid, having faked his death years earlier to escape his outlaw past and live in peace. The revelation reframes everything. Henry's quiet life was an attempt at redemption, but violence has followed him to his doorstep. In the final bloody showdown, Henry unleashes his deadly skill, protecting his son and taking down Ketchum's men in brutal fashion. Mortally wounded, Henry confesses his identity to Wyatt, leaving his son with the knowledge of who he truly was. Not just a farmer, but a legend, a killer, and a man trying to leave behind a cursed past. Old Henry closes on the powerful idea that even notorious outlaws crave peace, but the shadow of violence can never be fully outrun.